Hey guys, good morning. I'm kind of sad because I realized that this is the last time that I'm going to be in this building before I graduate, and it's kind of bittersweet. And right now I'm the only one here, but I'm gonna miss my lecture halls, and let me show you guys. So every day that I would have class, I would come from down these stairs here, and we would have lecture in one of these rooms. They're locked now, but bittersweet. Now, what a room that used to fit like almost 200 people can only, have 36 people at a time, but these are the elevators. I'm like giving you guys a fake tour, but it's like nostalgic for me because it's like the last time. So remember when I missed my very first clinical, not clinical as far as like in the hospital, but my lab, and because the school didn't have my COVID test and whatever, so I ended up having to not be able to be allowed in the building. So today's the day I'm going to be making up that very first simulation lab. If you guys watched that video, then you know what I'm talking about. But it's only an hour. It's almost 8 o'clock, 7:30. So I'm just gonna hang around, eat breakfast, and wait for my lab. It's only 1 hour, so it's not too bad. I'll see if I can record in there. I doubt it, but yeah, I'll let you guys know how it goes. But it's so nostalgic because this is legit I don't have any reason to be in this building anymore until I finish, because I have only clinicals and lectures online, so I technically don't have any reason to be in this building again. So it's definitely a bittersweet moment. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna miss this building. Bye, NYU. It's been real, girl. It's been real. All right, let me sit down, eat my breakfast. Good morning, guys. So it's about 6:50, and I'm waiting for my clinical group, and my clinical starts at 7. So this is the first time I'm here early, and I'm the first person here. That rarely happens. I'm normally rolling in here at like 7:02, just because the way public transportation works. I'm so tired. These next 2 weeks are going to be very long weeks for me. Every day I just feel so tired with the commute and everything. But yeah, hopefully today is a good day. Today I give meds, and I have 2 patients, and I'll have to write notes on them. So yeah, here we go. Here's what the waiting area looks like. Obviously, you guys know, can't show you patients or anything, but it's the best I can do. Y'all, this is my 3rd trip to the supply closet in like 10 minutes. I'm looking for tissues for the patient. Today's gonna be a long day because there's no PCTs. So it's just one of those days where like the patients are really sweet, but like very needy with the little things. So yeah, the supply closet is a little hefty and confusing. So trying to find what you need quickly sometimes is not always good. I was looking for Kleenex, so I found it. So hopefully this is what the patient was looking for. So we'll see. Guys, I just wanted to say that as a nursing student, most of your time will be spent in the supply closet. So you're just always going to be looking for stuff and, kind of getting reoriented. So yeah, this is my life. So whenever I have downtime and the nurse may be on break or is just busy with another patient, I like to sit down and kind of go through the patient's chart and gather some notes and kind of write some things down so I have a better understanding of what's going on with my patient. I like to do that early in the morning, but sometimes I don't have all the time in the world. So in between breaks, I like to check out the chart as well and see what the updates are. So I think that's something every nursing student should do and make sure you're fully aware of what's going on. Okay guys, so the morning has been pretty busy. It's 10:23 and I feel like I look busted because just walking around. Today, well, for the last 6 weeks, we've had 2 patients, like individually as a student, but we also help the nurse with all of their patients. And today my nurse has 4, so it's not too bad, but they're kind of a little high maintenance, so they just require a lot of attention and reassurance. One of the patients consistently wants to get out of bed, so they had to assign one-to-one with that patient. And right now I'm getting ready to give meds. I'm just waiting on my instructor because I can't give them without her present. So I'm going to give meds for both of those patients all day. I don't have anything crazy today, just Miralax, a stool softener, heparin, which is an injection, and what else? Robaxin, which is a muscle relaxant. So yeah, nothing crazy. There's been other weeks where I've had like 5 different meds, like it was like overwhelming, but today's pretty chill, and this is the last day that we get to give meds because we're done next week, and next week is our like presentation for our project to the unit, so we present to the nurses here. So yeah, I'm honestly ready for this day to be over because I'm just tired, but it's pretty good. It's going pretty good. I'm not gonna complain. Hopefully it stays that way. And yeah, let me go because my instructor probably is looking for me. Okay guys, so it's finally lunchtime and I ended up getting stuff from the cafeteria. I forgot my lunch this day. And due to COVID, we're supposed to eat lunch by ourselves, so that's pretty much what I'm doing. And I didn't mind it because I just was on the phone and listening to videos and stuff like that. So yeah, just enjoying my nice little meal there. So right here, I am actually in post-conference, and this is kind of something that we do every single clinical, just to kind of sum up the clinical day and kind of figure out what we learned. And we're kind of around a conference table listening to our instructor, and she's kind of giving us some tips, and we kind of are giving a report on our patient. And here she was actually teaching us about EKGs and how to read them. So I really appreciated this post-conference. But yeah, for those that may not know, we have pre-conference before clinical and post-conference after. So look forward to that every week. Good morning, guys. Today I have my community clinical, and it is at the Children's Cancer Center. And this is my second to last one. Cross the street. Yeah. So I'm excited about that. So hopefully today's a good day and it goes by fast. Try to show you guys what I can. I'm tired. I'm always tired on Tuesdays because the previous day I have clinical as well. So it's like 2 days in a row of, waking up early, having to commute, but it's fine. Yeah, so hopefully today's a good day. Hopefully. Hey guys, so I'm here to drop off my COVID test. I came right after clinical and it was out the way, but I still wanted to make sure that I came to do it because even though I only have 1 week left, I still want to make sure that You know, I'm getting tested regularly, being in the hospitals and clinical settings. Yeah, so I'll show you guys. So this is the entrance into the dental school, College of Dentistry. We go in here to drop it off. Kind of swings open for you, or not. So we just grab him. There you go. Okay, so I got a new one. Technically, I don't need to grab a new one, but I will because, like I said, I'm done with school, but this is just convenient and COVID tests are hard to come by these days, so I figured I'd just get an extra one just in case one day I actually had to do it. But yeah, this is the contraption. So another thing I wanted to note is that I just came from my community clinical, and one of the members of my group actually mentioned that we should be getting a call soon because NYU just called her to say that she potentially has been exposed to COVID in her pediatric clinical. I'm not in her pediatric clinical, but obviously I have my community clinical with her and my adult and elder clinical with her. Although we don't sit close next to each other, you know, we're still in the same group, so we've come across paths a couple times. So that is of some concern. So I don't know, we'll see if I get a call or not. I may not, and I may. If I do get a call of them saying, hey, you've been exposed, then what will end up happening is that I can't go to clinical for my last week, which would really suck. But you know, they're just trying to take extra precaution, but I'm just like, yo, I have one more week left. Like, please let me finish it in time. Like, oh gosh, I'm really hoping that that's not the case. But right now I'm just on my way home. I just dropped off my COVID test. Wow, this car is really loud. But yeah, so I just dropped off my COVID test. So, you know, they'll let me know if anything within 2 days, whether it's positive or negative. I feel fine. So just knowing that I was potentially exposed is still kind of scary. So I'm going to see how, you know, they're going to decide to move accordingly. And I'm going to try to get more information and try to keep you guys updated. But yeah, this stuff is real. This is not a joke. NYU is doing what they can to try to keep us safe. And I'm happy to try to take you guys along. But yeah, this is the real deal. I may end up missing next week's clinical, but I'm really hoping that I don't, because I only have 2 clinicals left. That's it before I graduate. So you'll see by the end of the video, I guess, what ended up happening. But yeah, I'll keep you guys posted. Bye. But yeah, I just want to apologize in advance if this video is like a little choppy. But you know, trying to get like record inside of clinical settings is really tricky. You can kind of only do common areas, and I like my clinical group. They're really cool, but you know, those aren't like my friends, so it's not like I can just shove a camera in their face. But yeah, so we'll see. I kind of was hoping that next week I would be able to like record a little bit more since it's like my last clinical, but we'll see. Hey guys, so I feel like I have to update you guys because as you see, I'm back home and it's not even the same day. And right after I recorded the last clip, I got a phone call from NYU COVID response team, pretty much stating that yes, what I thought one of my group members or clinical members was exposed, and because of that, she could have exposed all of us, and because of that, they canceled everything, which is okay because better safe than sorry. But like I showed you guys as I was going through, my day, I was already getting tested that day on that Tuesday. So got my results on Friday. Today's Monday, by the way. So it's been a few days. Got my results on Friday and I was negative. Thank you, Jesus. But even with that, you still gotta keep testing just to make sure nothing pops up. But yeah, this stuff is real. And they ended up saying, sorry guys, next week you can't come to clinical, even though we had 2 days left, which is fine. Then we get an email from, was it our dean? Whoever's like in charge of clinical affairs. We get an email, like all of the whole class, not just my clinical group, but the entire, my entire cohort. So all 200 of us, we get an email pretty much stating, hey guys, we're sorry to inform you of this, but nobody's going to clinical next week. So I thought it was just going to be like my group, because honestly, there's been groups throughout the semester that has gotten exposed that had to quarantine for 2 weeks, and then after they were done they would get to go back to clinical. But for me, since I'm already at the end, like I'm not going back to school anyway. So yes, so what happened was, while some of the clinical groups were on campus on that Wednesday, I'm off on Wednesdays. On that Wednesday, they got kicked off of their floors. Anyone that was at Kimmel, anyone, pretty much Kimmel, any of the other NYU hospitals, the nurse managers kicked the students off the floor because there's a new policy for the hospital stating that anyone with close patient care or close patient contact needs to be fitted for an N95 mask. If you're not fitted for an N95 mask, then you cannot be taking care of patients or helping with patients. So because of that, NYU was like, look, they have 1 week left. We're not going to issue like funding to have everyone fitted for N95 mask. Like, they were probably thinking about all the work that they would have to do, and they were just like, you guys had 1 week left anyway, it's fine. They were like, I feel confident that you guys know what you guys are doing so far, or get the point, of what clinical is supposed to be like. And one thing I am grateful for this semester is that because we missed clinical the summer, like my second sequence, halfway through my second sequence, and all of my summer, this semester I had clinical every week, multiple days a week, compared to originally NYU only has clinicals every other week. And for like 1 day a week, maybe 2, depending on what semester you're in. So for this week, having clinical like 3 days out of the week, for long hours, and every week, it was exhausting, but it was rewarding because I got like a good amount of experience, so I can't complain. But right now I'm doing good. I feel fine. I'm gonna be tested again tomorrow, just to triple confirm. But yeah, I'm feeling good. I just wanted to come back to tell you guys that because I was a little bummed, because I feel like my last clinical, like, I couldn't really enjoy. And I'm gonna show you guys a clip of what my last adult and elder clinical was, which is it was only 30 minutes via Zoom, and me thanking my instructor and stuff. I just wanted to say thank you for being like patient with us this semester, and like taking the time to find out like new activities for us to do in like pre and post conference, and like teaching us things that like most instructors probably wouldn't take the time to do and stuff. But yeah, and also don't forget our faces, so that when we email you in the future, like, hello, I'm looking for a job. But yeah, thank you so much. So I just wanted to say that, and I really enjoyed this semester.
Thank you. And I obviously hope to see you guys, as colleagues one day. So.
But yeah, that's about it, guys. So I just wanted to thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna keep you guys posted on everything I will be graduating. Well, I will be done very soon, but I'll explain everything in another video, like how NYU really works when it comes to graduation and stuff. But yes, thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate you guys. And like I always say, if you're gonna do anything, make sure you do it gracefully. Bye.